So today I woke up, left Kampala and was very excited, fired up to take selfies with rhinos. We got here at the Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary and everyone is so warm. We met Opio, the tour guide. I like being with people who don't challenge me. So he was my height mate and we became friends instantly. I was told that the rhinos might charge, and when they charge, I'm supposed to look for a big tree and hide behind it, or a bush where the rhinos cannot see me. But think about it. If the rhino is charging, what are the chances that you'll stop when you see a big tree? You'll instead charge past the tree and continue charging till you're tired. I hope it charges actually and we all charge together with a camera. This will be a real wildlife experience. So we walk like in the movies where you are facing that side and I'm facing this side and we are all being careful so that we see both sides. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We should go.
All right, let's start off and find out where the rhinos are. Okay. They have 3 toes on their hooves. The side one here, and here is the side one. Yeah. And this is a young one.
This is a humongous shoe size for a very young rhino.
So right ahead of us there are some rhinos, but we can see 2 young ones playing. That means there are 2 mothers within this area here. So they have poor eyesight, but they are good in smelling and hearing. So as we get closer, you will see that the ears are keeping on moving forward and backward to collect the sound waves. Yeah. And when you look at their face, they have the eyes on the sides. When you climb, they lose sight of you.
When they said they were babies, I thought they would be babies. You know, you can go and see. I didn't think they were giant babies. So I now don't know whether I can get any close. It's a baby, but it's like 5 times my size, but they still call it a baby.
Right now, this is morning hours. They are still grazing. It's a little bit cool, and most of their activity depends on the weather. When the weather is hot, they're just lying. They go into the thick bushes.
Getting that tan everyone wants.
No, actually, they'll get in a thick bush where it is cool, so they stay. Sometimes you even see only the ears and the back the whole day. They'll sleep the whole day up to 4 p.m.
All day.
All day.
That's the plot.
Yeah.
Sleeping all day.
Yeah.
Rhinos.
Around 4 p.m. depending on the heat again. When it is too warm at 4 p.m. they'll still keep lying. But when the weather drops, the heat drops, then they wake up to be grazing.
Party time.
Yeah, currently in Uganda, this is the only place where you can find rhinos in the wild.
As Uganda, we only have 19 wild rhinos. And up until the 1980s, we had hundreds and hundreds of rhinos that are not there anymore, clearly, because they were poached.
In the period of 1970s to 1980s, there were a lot of civil unrest in Uganda, but the government never took much consideration about the wildlife. In that period, the poachers took advantage and killed most of the Ugandan animals. We have monitoring team that monitor these rhinos 24/7, so every time somebody's there with them.
They're just 19 and they're still being hunted. They're not safe. I just wish the government would do a little bit more.
The poachers came in to kill the rhinos, not for the meat, just for the horns. And the horns are being taken in Asia, especially China, where they use it for different things, different medicine, but it's not real. It's just a belief.
I don't get it. I just don't get how... I don't even care how much this horn is. I don't care. But I'm thinking if a rhino is late to leave, at least up to the age of 8, 10, by that point it has already earned enough money that I think beats the price of a horn 100 times through tourism.
Getting one wildlife or one rhino alive, it's worth than somebody getting millions of money when it is dead, which is for only one person use.
I've been living in Uganda since I was born, and it's the first time I'm seeing a rhino today. And it's just 2 hours away from Kampala. And the road is amazing.
what we can do now, what everybody can do now to rise up, try to educate people around about the plight of rhinos. It doesn't start from up, everything starts from the grassroots. So once you educate the young people, once you educate the local people will grow, the young people will grow and tell the rest. And that's how we can stop rhino poaching.
I used to think there was many as lion. I didn't know anything about these animals till I came here today. So I don't want anyone watching me to feel bad about the little knowledge they have about this, because I'm telling them what I've learned today. I've just learned that we need to protect these rhinos because they are not as many as I ignorantly thought. Because I thought, well, we are Africa, we have to have the wild animals. The white people have to come and see them. Like, I never thought I would enjoy seeing a rhino. Today was special.
Please like and follow us, Rhino Fund Uganda, on Facebook and Instagram. Share this video and keep tuned in for the next episode of Heart of a Ranger.